Hello everyone, I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and welcome to Model Bear Studio. Today we'll be looking at the latest GQuuuuuuX kit release, and that is the Red Gundam, and this is the fourth kit in the lineup, and this is one that I've been expecting from the very beginning. The Red Gundam in the GQuuuuuuX series is basically the RX-78-2, but of course in this timeline, Char was the one that got to it first, and after taking it back it was recolored red, and added the bits and other small modifications. Again, the illustration doesn't disappoint with this very cool action pose. Now let's take a look at the sides. So here we have the Red Gundam in some cool action poses. Right, the bits right here with his rifle. So it appears that this kit comes with two types of decals. This one's worn down and this one's fully solid. Right, talks about how good the articulation is, which is something that I have come to expect from these kits. All of them so far have not disappointed with how good the articulation is, so I'm expecting that from this one as well. And here it is with the two bits attached on each side. Gimmicks wise, this is what it comes with. So this one comes with two bits, the hammer right here with the chain, rifle, we got the shield, two beam sabers, the attachments for the bits, and a sets of hands as well. Just another illustration on this side, not so much. This one, we can see we have the front view and rear view. And up here, we see the unpainted state. And again, a little bit of the story, if you guys want to read that. Now let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside. So we have 1, 2, and 3. So 3 bags of runners. And our instruction manual. Alright, so let's take a look at the manual. And here on the front page we have the Red Gundam. And he's taking the whole top half as usual. And then at the bottom portion we have more background on the Red Gundam. And on the side we have the two pilots, Char and Shuji, and these are the only two pilots that are piloting the Red Gundam, and who knows if in the future more characters will pilot the Red Gundam, so we'll have to wait and see. Alright, on the back side we have more action poses and more cool close-ups. So here we have some summary of the beam rifle, some information of the head Vulcan, the cool hammer with the chain, a little about the beam saber, comes with 2 of them. And here we have the VIT, which is the additions that they added for Char once he took over the Red Gundam. And talks a little bit about the shield. And of course, as usual, we have our color guide at the bottom. Alright, let's see what's inside. And here we have the parts list with all the runners included. So we have from A all the way to H, the savers, some polycaps, sticker sheet, and the marking sticker. In this illustration, we can see that this kit can hold up to 6 bits. However, like I said before, this kit only comes with 2 of them. So if you want to get the extra 4, you're going to have to buy 2 more sets, or somehow be able to find the pieces by themselves. I'm guessing to keep costs down, they only included 2 of them. Let's look at the other pages. And here is for the bits themselves. And now let's go ahead and take a closer look at the runners. So here we have all the runners for the red Gundam, and they barely fit on screen. And so we have runner A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. The savers, polycaps, sticker sheet, decal sheet, and this is another runner that holds the chain for the hammer. Okay, so here we have runner A. Here's the shield. And here's an inner portion of the shield. This appears to be the backpack. We got one blue part here. Some of the red parts. The soles of the feet. And here is runner B, mostly in red and pink. And from what I can tell on runner B, we have some leg parts. This is to be part of the torso, legs or arms. And here is runner C, all black. And here we have the hammer ball. We have a hand right here. The rifle, the two halves of the rifle. Another set of hands. Runner D, all red. And this one's only with 3 pieces. The biggest one being the shield here. And runner E, only 4 parts. So these are the only parts that come in orange. And I think this is the caution pieces. This, I believe it's for the rifle scope. This right here, I don't know. But we'll find out soon enough. And here is runner F. In this one, all pinkish color. Here we can see the face. We have the V fin right here. Shoulder pieces. And here is runner G, an all black runner. And this one has the bits. So here's 1, and here is the second one. So 1 and 2. And here is runner H. So runner H is the other parts for the bits. And this is the red portions. So here's 1, and here's the second one. And here are the beam sabers. So not much to see here. We've seen this in other kits as well. Some polycaps. I think this kit only uses 3 of them. And here is runner A. This is the second runner A. And this one appears to only be the chain with some transparent parts here. Maybe these as well. Not too sure yet. What's so interesting about the head is that the red Gundam has lots of small pieces in the head. And here we have the face. Let's go ahead and put the sides. And like I said, because there's so many small pieces, it's either very easy to lose one, or in this case, to forget one. And I forgot to put this one in. And that was meant to go behind this blue piece. And there you go. So this one goes first, then the blue piece. Now we can put the face back on. You hardly notice that it was even missing at all. And lastly, the V-fin. And here's the torso, fully completed. So make sure that this black bit is positioned this way, and then the bottom hole will be inserted here, just like this. If you put it in the other way, then you're gonna have to take this apart. And this is the arm. And now let's go ahead and attach the shoulder. And then all that's missing is the hand and the top part that goes up here. And here is the left arm. And the waist is composed of just 5 pieces. Again, when building the leg, make sure you got things in the proper order. Pretty okay articulation on the foot. The ankle does have a pretty good angle. Would have been nice if it had another break right here. Knee joint, as we saw, side to side. We do get a little bit of that. And here are the 2 bits that are included in the kit. Here we have the whole build. And so what are my impressions on this kit? It's not bad at all. It is slimmer than all the previous ones though. So it does look a little bit on the skinny side, but that's not a bad thing. Articulation wise, this did not disappoint. I was especially surprised on the head. The tilt on the head is really cool because right here, how the head is set up, the sides are the ones that connect on the neck. The rotations are on each side of the face. So when tilting up, it can pretty much tilt all the way up, like so. Can look down, back up, arms, really flexible. Got a T-pose right here. The shoulder joints are really flexible. Not as much as the GAIA's GQuuuuuuuX, but it's still really flexible. It can move forward, back, up, down. And like I said, everything put well together can easily make some good poses. Since this kit doesn't have any skirts, it's got these pieces that go underneath when the leg moves. High kick, kicking back, similar, bend on the knee. Very flexible indeed. Even here, check this out here, it goes further in. You can really make some pretty cool fighting poses. Very realistic too. So here on the hip, you can actually tilt the joint a little bit up and down. Alright, so this is down. Tilt up. Down again. The bend on the torso, also pretty flexible. As you see right here. The feet, up and down. Alright, all the way down. So pretty flexible side to side. There is a little bit of that, but the most it seems to be inward. Now, what I liked about GAIA's GQuuuuuuuX, it's that here on the toe, on the top area, there's another flexible cut, but not here. So that would have been nice if that was here as well. So now let's talk about gimmicks that it comes with. So it comes with the hammer chain. That's right here. I really like how the chain is not all loose. So it's really easy to make poses such as like this. It's kind of like a flexible wire. So with a stand, this will look really cool. And we have the rifle. Again, really nice. And like other kits, it will easily go sandwiched in the hand right here. You just gotta open up the hand a little bit and then slide the gun in right there. And there you go. And we got the shield. And there's two places where you can place the shield. So one would be on the backpack. So back here. Now this piece would slide right here. And that's how you can mount the shield on the back, like so. If you want to equip this on the side, then we just remove this part. And here we have to replace this one. And in order to do that, we gotta remove this cap right here. Take this one off, replace it with one of these. And these ones are either to mount the bits or to, in this case, attach the shield. So that goes right here. We add this back on. And now we can attach the shield. And next up we have the beam sabers. And this one comes with two. And of course, these are very straightforward. The beam handles are here on the backpack. And then we just attach them to the beam saber. And that's it. Yeah, now here you got one. And here's the second one. And of course, this would just be attached right here to the hand. Now let's move on to the cool thing about this kit. And that is the vits. And the vits on this kit can be attached on 6 locations. So you could have both of them on the shoulders, on the elbows, or right here on the sides of the knees. But for that, you're gonna have to switch out this parts for the ones that look like this, where you can attach the vits to. So this ones would be for the knees, the ones that look like these. The ones with the circle would be for the shoulders. And the ones that look like this, with this on them, these are the ones for the shoulders. So let's go ahead and see what the vits look like on the shoulders. These are the easiest ones to replace. And the ones on the knees, those are pretty easy as well. And then they get replaced by these ones. So now we could place the vits on any of the 6 locations. And of course the vits are like this. And the attachment for that is right here on either side. There's 2. So yeah, that just slides in there like so. Well, and there you go, the vits on the shoulders. And of course you can rotate them. Lastly, let's put them on the sides of the knees. So yeah, I think you could put all 6, but like I said before, this kit only comes with 2 of them. So either you'll have to buy multiple kits and get the other 4. And I do have 2 extra ones. And that is because I did buy an extra kit. But I didn't buy just for the sole reason of having 2 extra vids. But I did want another red Gundam kit. And that was so that I can give it a different paint job. My idea is to paint it with the classic RX-78 2 colors. We won't get the white kit till December, so I think it's fine. It's pretty much the same as this one, but it will be fun painting this kit. The white kit does not have bits, so they really serve a purpose of adding them to the already red Gundam that we have. Let's see how all of them would look on one side. Doesn't look all that bad actually, it looks pretty cool. But to make it look more symmetrical, let's have 4 of them. Not bad. And there we are with the red Gundam. Honestly, it's a really cool kit. No Gundam has really disappointed me up to this point. And this was one that I was actually waiting for from the very beginning. So it is cool to finally have it here. So let's go ahead and show off what this Gundam looks like in some action poses.